Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our podcast. I'm Liam.
And I'm Nora. We're so happy you're here with us today. If you're learning English and you sometimes feel shy or you don't know how to start a conversation, then today's episode is just for you.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever wanted to talk to someone, but your mind suddenly became completely empty? You knew some English, you practiced at home, but when a real person stood in front of you, you didn't know what to say.
Or maybe someone smiled at you and you smiled back, but you didn't start a conversation. Later, you thought, oh, I should have said something.
If that has ever happened to you, don't worry. You're not the only one. Thousands of English learners feel exactly the same.
The good news is, making friends in English is much easier than you think. You don't need perfect grammar, you don't need a huge vocabulary, and you definitely don't need a perfect accent.
So, let's imagine a simple situation. It's your first day at an English class. You open the classroom door, you look around. Some students are talking, some are reading, some are quietly waiting for the teacher. You don't know anyone. How do you feel?
Maybe a little nervous. You might be thinking, what if nobody talks to me? What if I make a mistake? What if they don't understand my English? These thoughts are completely normal. Almost every English learner has felt this way.
Here's something interesting. Many of the other students are probably thinking the exact same thing. They also hope someone will say hello first. Sometimes, everyone is waiting for someone else to begin.
And that's why one simple word can change everything. That word is hi. Such a small word, but it can start a wonderful conversation.
Let's practice together. Repeat after me. Hi. Hello. Good morning. Excellent.
Now imagine you see an empty chair next to another student. Instead of standing quietly, you can simply ask, is this seat free? That's polite, easy, and natural.
Let's listen to a short conversation. Hi, is this seat free?
Yes, please sit down.
Thank you. I'm Liam.
Nice to meet you, Liam. I'm Nora.
Nice to meet you too. Is this your first English class?
Yes, it is. I'm a little nervous.
Don't worry. I am too.
Really? That makes me feel much better.
See how easy that was? Nobody used difficult grammar. Nobody spoke for a long time. They simply introduced themselves. And that's how many friendships begin.
Now let's learn 3 useful words from that conversation. The first word is nervous. Nervous means feeling worried or a little afraid. For example, I'm nervous before my English class.
The second word is relax. Relax means to become calm. For example, take a deep breath and relax.
Our third word is comfortable. Comfortable means feeling relaxed, safe, and confident. Example, I feel comfortable speaking with my classmates.
Now let's practice the pronunciation. Listen first, then repeat after me. Comfortable. Again, comfortable. Very good.
Now another one. Conversation. Conversation. Excellent.
Now it's time for a little shadowing practice. Listen carefully and repeat immediately after me. Ready? Hi, I'm Liam.
Hi, I'm Nora. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is this your first English class?
Yes, it is. I'm a little nervous.
Don't worry, we're all learning together. Excellent.
Now, let's see how well you were listening. Here's a quick question. What did Liam ask first? Was it A, what's your name? B, is this seat free? Or C, where are you from? Take a few seconds to think. The correct answer is B, is this seat free? Great job if you got it right.
Here's one more. Nora said, I'm a little nervous. What does nervous mean? A, very happy. B, a little worried. C, very tired. Think about it. The answer is B, a little worried. Excellent work.
Remember, you don't have to be the best English speaker in the room. You only need the courage to say hello. That one small word can begin a new friendship. And sometimes it can even change your day.
Let's keep going. Now let's imagine another everyday situation. You're at a coffee shop. Maybe you're waiting for your coffee. Maybe you're sitting by the window. Or maybe you're waiting for a friend. You look around. Some people are talking. Some are working on their laptops. Others are quietly reading a book. It feels calm and relaxed.
A coffee shop is actually a great place to practice English. People are usually relaxed, they're not in a hurry, and sometimes a simple conversation can begin very naturally.
But before we practice, let's answer one important question. What is small talk? Small talk is a short, friendly conversation about everyday things. It isn't a serious discussion. You don't need to talk about difficult topics. You simply talk about something around you.
Exactly. You can talk about the weather, the coffee, the music, the place, or even how busy the cafe is. These are easy topics, and almost everyone can talk about them.
Let's listen to a simple conversation. Imagine I'm waiting for my coffee. Nora is standing next to me. Good morning. This cafe is really busy today.
Yes, it is. I didn't expect so many people.
Maybe everyone needs coffee this morning.
I think you're right. By the way, I'm Nora.
Nice to meet you, Nora. I'm Liam.
Nice to meet you too. Do you come here often?
Sometimes. I really enjoy their coffee. What about you?
This is actually my first visit.
Really? Then I hope you like it. The cappuccino is my favorite.
Thanks. Maybe I'll order that next time.
See how natural that conversation sounded? Nobody used big words. Nobody tried to sound perfect. They simply talked about the place they were in. That's what makes small talk easy.
Exactly. When you don't know what to say, look around. Your surroundings can give you ideas. If you're at a park, talk about the weather. If you're at a bookstore, talk about books. If you're at a coffee shop, talk about coffee. Simple conversations often become meaningful conversations.
Now let's learn 3 useful words. The first word is busy. Busy means having many people or having many things to do. For example, the cafe is busy today, or I'm busy this afternoon.
The second word is order. Order means to ask for food or drinks. For example, I'd like to order a cappuccino, or can I order a sandwich, please?
Our third word is enjoy. Enjoy means to like something or have a good time. For example, I really enjoy learning English, or I hope you enjoy your coffee.
Now let's practice the pronunciation. Listen carefully, then repeat after me. Busy. Again, busy. Excellent.
Now another one. Enjoy. Again, enjoy. Very good.
Now let's do some shadowing. Listen carefully and repeat after us. Ready?
Good morning. This cafe is really busy today.
Yes, it is. I didn't expect so many people.
Nice to meet you. I'm Liam.
Nice to meet you too. I'm Nora.
Do you come here often?
This is actually my first visit.
Really? Then I hope you like it. The cappuccino is my favorite.
Excellent.
Now let's see how well you are listening. Here's a quick question. What was Liam's favorite drink? A, tea, B, cappuccino, C, hot chocolate. Take a few seconds. The correct answer is B, cappuccino. Great job.
Here's another one. Nora said, this is actually my first visit. What does that mean? A, she comes here every week. B, she's never been here before. C. She works in the cafe. Think about it. The correct answer is B. She's never been here before. Excellent.
Before we move on, here's one important tip. Don't worry too much about saying the perfect sentence. Instead, focus on listening. When you listen carefully, people feel respected, and good conversations always begin with good listening.
That's absolutely true. People may forget the exact words you said, but they'll remember how you made them feel. So smile, listen carefully, ask simple questions, and enjoy the conversation. You might be surprised how quickly new friendships begin.
Let's keep going. We've learned a lot today. So before we finish, let's take a few minutes to review everything together. Remember, learning English isn't about memorizing hundreds of words. It's about using simple English every single day.
That's right. Today we learned something very important. Making friends in English doesn't start with perfect grammar. It starts with confidence, a smile, a simple greeting, and the courage to say, hello.
Let's review some of today's most useful phrases. Listen first, then repeat after us. Ready? Hi, I'm Liam.
Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
Is this seat free?
Do you come here often?
This is my first visit.
I hope you enjoy your coffee.
Excellent. Great job. Now let's do one final listening challenge. Listen carefully. Liam says, "Do you come here often?" What is he asking? A. Do you like coffee? B. Do you visit this place many times? C. Are you waiting for someone? Take a moment to think. The correct answer is B. He's asking if the person visits that place regularly. Well done.
Now, one more question. Nora says, nice to meet you. When do we usually say this? A. When we meet someone for the first time. B. When we say goodbye. C. When we order food. Think about it. The correct answer is A. Exactly. We say it when we meet someone for the first time. Excellent work.
Now we have a small speaking challenge for you. Today, try to use English at least once. Maybe at school, maybe at work, maybe at a coffee shop, or even online. Just start with one simple sentence. Say, hi, or good morning, or how are you? That's enough.
Remember, don't be afraid of making mistakes. Every mistake teaches you something new. Even native speakers make mistakes sometimes. The important thing is to keep speaking. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become.
And here's another little challenge. After this episode, stand in front of a mirror. Introduce yourself in English. Say your name, talk about where you're from, talk about your hobbies. Even if it's only for 1 minute, that's great practice.
You can also practice with a friend or a family member, or even by talking to yourself. The more English becomes part of your daily life, the more natural it will feel.
Always remember, confidence doesn't come first. Practice comes first. Then confidence follows. So don't wait until you feel confident. Start speaking today.
We really hope today's episode helped you feel a little more comfortable about making friends in English. Small conversations can lead to big opportunities. A new friend, a new job, a new experience. And it all begins with one simple word. Hello.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us today. We truly enjoy being part of your English learning journey, and we're very happy that you're practicing with us.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a new lesson. And if you're watching on YouTube, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps our channel grow and allows us to create more free English lessons for learners around the world.
We'd also love to hear from you. Write a comment below and answer this question. Where would you like to make a new friend using English? At school, at work, while traveling,
or somewhere else. We'll be reading your comments, and we can't wait to hear your answers.
Thank you again for listening. Keep practicing, keep smiling, and remember, every conversation, no matter how small, brings you one step closer to speaking English with confidence.
Take care, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.